So many of us, we live our life without the right purpose. They get distracted, just living their life without a purpose. What I mean by that is, what's the point of working so hard right now in our life, right? What's the point of making all this money? If you ask yourself 4 to 5 why questions, why people do something, the final answer is always going to be, it's because I want to live a happy life, right? For instance, let's play this. Janina, if I asked you why you joined this course, what's your answer? It's because you want to build, because of what? You want to build financial freedom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So then if I ask you, why do you want financial freedom? Because you want to spend more time with family and friends, people you love, do something you love. Why do you want to spend more time with family and friends, right? Then you'll probably say it's because that's what makes you happy, right? So if you ask this why question in the 4 or 5 times, the final answer is always going to be, it's because I want to live a happy life. So our goal in life, everyone's goal in life is the same, to live a happy life. But because we're so caught up with making money, because we're so caught up with this and that, we always forget real purpose of living life. What's the point of making all this money if I'm living in a stressful state? Because I'll be honest, 3-4 years ago when I first started my business, I used to be a very reactive person. So when problems happen to me in my business, in my life, I'll be very reactive and I'll be very extremely stressed out, and it would just last for days. And at one point it was hurting my relationship too, because I'm always in this stressful state and very reactive state. And then one day I caught myself thinking, like, what's the point of me trying to work so hard to build this, business, to build this financial freedom, if I'm always living in this stressful state, Ever since I realized that, I'm doing all this to live a happy life, right? Ever since I realized that, my definition of success had changed. It's to live a happy life doing things I love. That's the biggest form of success, is living a happy life doing things you love. Back then when I was younger, I used to envy people who has a lot of money. I used to envy, rich people who built $1 billion company. That was my goal. But you know who I envy the most now in life? It's the people who live a happy life 24/7. Who can always find joy in anything they do. That is, for me, literally the biggest, highest form of success for me now. You can never control what happens outside of you, right? But you can always control how you react to the situation, how you feel about that situation. You have 100% control of that. So learn to manage that. And I